Hello and welcome back to the Tutoring YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new. In this video, I'm going to be talking about some ways that the College Board tries to trick you on the reading section of the SAT. So, some basic facts about this section. You'll have 65 minutes to answer 52 multiple-choice passage-based questions. The passages will cover literature, history, natural science, and social science. One of the history or science passages will be paired. They might present contrasting opinions or studies with similar or different results. Here are some of the skills that the College Board says at the section test from their website. These include skills relating to comprehending information, citing evidence, synthesizing different arguments and comparing them, and analyzing various things. If you're struggling on this section, you might find it easier to eliminate wrong answers before picking out the right choice. Each question will have 4 choices, and there's no penalty for incorrect answers, so you should definitely guess if you don't understand a question or if you're running out of time. However, if you look through a few tests, you should notice that there is definitely a pattern to right and wrong answers, and once you realize them, it should become easier to figure out which is which. In this video, I'll be telling you about types of wrong answers, so make sure that you keep on watching. So here they are. We can have answers that are almost correct, ones that are completely incorrect and in fact the opposite of what is presented in the passage, something that isn't relevant, and something that's just confusing. Of course, this list isn't exhaustive, but it's a good place to start when you're trying to determine if you should eliminate an answer choice. To explain these answer types, we're going to use the example sentences Jack and Jill are puppies, Jack followed Jill to the park on Main Street. And we'll say that those are lines 3 to 5 in our passage and that our questions are based off of them. We'll have a question to go along with some of the types of answer choices and explain why a certain answer choice would fit into one of the previously mentioned categories. So, wrong answer choice type 1. We have answers that are almost correct. These tend to mess people up the most when they're taking the test, and they really demonstrate why you need to be paying attention to every word in an answer choice, as well as little details in its corresponding part in the passage. In many cases, a single word can make an answer choice incorrect, so it's really important to take note of the small differences between answer choices. You might also have an answer choice that is partially right and partially wrong. This happens a lot in the yes or no because questions. You will want to eliminate these choices. It's better to go with a choice where all of it could be right rather than one that is definitely part right but also definitely part wrong. Again, the vast majority of the information you will need to answer questions are presented right there for you in the passage, so you just want to make sure that you're paying attention to details. Another thing that might throw you off is a negating word like not or except, which might be either in the question or in the answer, so just make sure that you're being thorough. Going back to our example sentences, let's say that we have a question which reads, which of the following best describes what occurs in lines 3 to 5 of the passage? An incorrect choice might say that Jill follows Jack to a park. But if you go back to the sentences, you'll see that it's actually the other way around. Jack follows Jill. This choice reflects a confused relationship, and it would be a pretty simple mistake to make if you're skimming through and not giving a good amount of attention to each question. Our next type of answer is clearly just blatantly wrong. This is usually pretty obvious, but I thought I would mention it anyways, just to make you aware of the way that the test might try to trick you. Don't fall for it. If an answer choice directly contradicts something that was said in the passage, it's wrong, no deeper meaning, don't worry about it. The third type of choice is irrelevant, whether to the passage as a whole or to the question in particular. This may contain information from other parts of the passage or extra details about the topic that aren't even mentioned in the passage. If the passage is accompanied by a graph or chart and the question is asking only about the chart, make sure that you're not getting information from the passage and vice versa. Let's go back to our examples. Here are our sentences for a quick refresher. Let's say that we want to figure out the relationship between Jack and Jill based on those two sentences. We would be remiss to say that they are in love even if later in the passage the two puppies meet and fall in love and get married, because based only on the two sentences, we cannot say anything conclusive about how our two puppies feel toward each other. Our final type of answer choice is one that's just confusing. It might contain a big word that you don't know the meaning of, or relate to a concept that you don't understand. Some students will automatically eliminate this choice because if they don't understand it, then it can't possibly be right. Others automatically choose this one because it sounds intelligent. However, none of these approaches are necessarily correct. My recommendation for you if you come across a confusing choice is to try to work around it by using process of elimination and then guessing between your remaining choices. you might realize that another choice is definitely correct, or that all the other choices are definitely wrong. In the second case, the confusing answer will have to be correct by default, even if you don't know what it means. That's it for this video. Thanks for listening, and good luck on any upcoming tests. If you'd like more resources, then there are plenty available online. One of them is Tutoring, which is a nonprofit that provides free tutoring to low-income students for the SAT, ACT, AP exams, IB, and other tests. If you'd like to get more information about eligibility and apply to either get tutored or be a tutor, go to cartutoring.com. This will be linked in the description box. We also have this great YouTube channel where we post videos every week. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching.